Oh my god. I know that I'm picking this one. Women. Yes.
Goodbye.
The definition of, oh, you're putting off a book? Hi, my name's Hannah and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. If you're new here, we read a lot of books, and in today's video, it's a TBR jar video. I'm so excited. I can't actually tell you how fun this was last time. So I'm excited to pop this open and just get picking some prompts. What you can see behind me, these two shelves are my TBR. So we don't have a cart here, but we do have a shelf that's full of books I haven't read. And that's why we're doing this, so that I can pick some books that I might not just decide to pick up. Shall we just dive right in? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so here we have our trusty TBR pineapple, and these are the prompts that I picked last month.
Goodbye.
We don't need them. I have also added in a few extra prompts, and I think we're going to read 7. We chose 7 last month and I did quite well, so we'll choose 7 again, and let's just jump right in. Just to preface, I have absolutely no idea what I want to read. Okay, this is the first prompt. And it says something new to the TBR. I actually have 3 of my newest. 2 are actually on the way. And the other one, I have literally bought this in the last 2 days. And I have also got the first 2 books in the Crescent City series by Sarah J. Maas. I've got them on their way to me. So that's so exciting. I was begging to have a reason for us to pick this for the one's TBR because I want to read it. Women, yes. Fantasy, mystery, magical realism, mystery thriller, yes. I don't even know what the genre is, but I know that I want to read it. So this is definitely what we're choosing. So for our first prompt, which is something new to the TBR, we're picking Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil by V.E. Schwab. I also haven't read anything by V.E. Schwab, so that's exciting, isn't it? Yay! Oh, thank the Lord that was the first one, because I needed something like that. Oh, let's pick. This is a new one, something that I added recently. Oh, I think I know what this says. Ask your sisters to pick a read each, which means we're actually picking 8 books. I have 2 sisters. Oh, okay. I guess I'm going to ask them to pick something physical. Within my prompts, I do like to sort of split it so that I can pick some Kindle reads and also some books off my physical TBR. I'll get them to pick one each. We'll have books 2 and 3 chosen by my sister. I'm going to do that in the future, but you're going to see it right now. I've just rang my sisters, and it would be super fun and super cute if you saw that happen and saw them pick the books, but one of them had just got out of the shower and the other one looked like an axe murderess. I'm protecting you from seeing that horror and also protecting them from the internet. So we have 2 books here chosen, and they definitely did not pick what I thought they were going to pick. I definitely thought that Rachel, my middle sister, I thought that she was probably going to pick me, and I don't know, actually. She did actually surprise me. She chose between 2. Deep End by Ali Hazelwood, and that surprised me. I didn't even think that that was in any way on her agenda. But the book that she did actually end up choosing is Funny Story by Emily Henry. So that is exciting because I've just read Book Lovers and I loved it. So I'm hoping that I love this too. Yeah. That's what Rachel chose, and I just wasn't expecting it. I actually thought that she was probably going to pick me a fantasy read, to be honest, but she didn't. She chose this. Then my older sister, Becca, she chose Assistant to the Villain, and the reason why she chose this is because it belongs to her. She probably just wants it back, but yeah, she has chosen this one, and I expected her to choose a Kindle read for me because we linked Kindles for a while, and yeah, I kind of expected her to just tell me to read some trash that she's read that no one's ever heard of. Sorry, Becca, I love you. She didn't. She chose this, and that's exciting because that is just like a super different vibe to what we have going on for the rest of this. So that's what they chose, and I'm happy with this. Thanks, girlies. Let us pick another prompt. Oh, that's 2. We've got a blue one. And this is prompt number 3. A classic. Do I own any classics? Why did I write this? What? Oh my god. I do. I have one. This is so good because I've been meaning to do this. I have literally one book. I have one classic that we can choose for this prompt. You guys can't even see it because it's actually been on display, but the classic that I have, it's Little Women. I have a purpose for this book. Do you know what? It's fine. Yeah. I don't need to do it immediately, but I can and will do it this month. I bought this because I want to annotate it and give it to a friend because I know that she will love that. And I love my friends. So that's what we're doing. Wow. Prompt number 3. A classic. On to prompt number 4. Do I want one of those? Oh, we've got 2. I think I want this one. I don't know why, but I just do. Prompt number 4. A book you've been putting off. What? I've chosen 3 books. They could not be more fitting for this prompt. Truly. 2 of them are continuing series and one of them is starting a series, and I guess we'll start with the series starter because I have actually already tried to read this book, and it is Red Rising by Pierce Brown. Now, there's a couple of reasons why I struggled the first time I picked it up. Firstly, I wasn't a fan of the audiobook. It's also extremely dry, I think is fair to say. I think I managed to get like 60 pages in and I just wasn't in the mood at the time. And I know that Kalila loves it and I know that lots of people love it. But then I've since seen that a few people have maybe vetoed this, essentially decided that due to the author they don't want to read it. So I think the first thing that I need to do is just sort of have a look at whether this is an author that I want to read from, if you know what I'm saying. So we're not going to pick this one, but just be aware that it's on my TBR and it could come up in the next few months. The next book that I have is Unravel Me, which is book number 2 in the Shatter Me series, and I really enjoyed Shatter Me. There is literally no reason for me not to keep reading the series, but I just haven't got round to it, and I guess you could say I've just not been super excited to pick it up, so I've kind of just sort of like put it off, put it to the side. I know that I'm picking this one because it is the definition of, oh, you're putting off a book. It's this one, and it's Queen of Shadows by Sarah J Maas. So I have been reading the Throne of Glass series since January this year, and this book, I've got to this one and I'm just sort of like, do I actually want to carry on? Like, considering DNFing the series. And I think this could be the one that makes me decide whether I want to read it or not. Whether I want to continue or just call it a day, because I know that some people have done that. I think it's Brie. Brie has said that she actually DNF'd the series and she loves Crescent City, and I know that she loved ACOTAR as well, so I'm kind of in the same boat as her, I guess. We're picking this. This is a book that we've been putting off. We're going to be reading Queen of Shadows by Sarah J Maas. Throne of Glass series continued. I know that I have to do it. We're on to prompt number 5. So we have this one. We have 3 more, including this one. Let's pick this. Okay. Prompt number 5. What do we have? A book you've been meaning to get to. Okay, similar to that one, but not necessarily something that I've been putting off, just something that I haven't gotten round to. I've picked another 3 books for this prompt, and they're all actually extremely fitting. But they're very different genres. The first one that I have is Love on the Brain by Ali Hazelwood, and I've been meaning to get to this because I'm trying to make my way through Ali Hazelwood's work, but when I've been picking up romances, I just haven't been reaching for this because I knew that it was the next one that I wanted to pick up. So this is definitely an option, and looking at what we have here, a romance could be a good idea. The next book that I have is Phantasma by Kaylee Smith. And I know that I'm going to enjoy this. I'm just not 100% sure if I'm going to love it. But it would be a good one to pick up because I also have it on my Kindle, which means that I could potentially tick off a physical TBR book, but actually just read it on my Kindle, which is silly, but if I buy it, I'm more likely to read it. That's just how my mind works. So this is option number 2. And option number 3 is The Ministry of Time. I read an anticipated book similar to this one in the last few weeks and didn't enjoy it, so I don't feel like I'm quite ready to pick this one up. I feel like I want to be in the mood for it. This is definitely something I've been meaning to get to, but it's going back on the shelf for now. So that leaves us with these 2 books. I think I'm going to pick Ali Hazelwood, Love on the Brain. For a book that I've been meaning to get to, that's what we're going to choose. Prompt number 6. Oh, it's a pink one. For you guys, what are we reading? A charity shop buy. That's such a good prompt. I don't know why you would know, but essentially I would say probably like maybe like 30% of this is secondhand. I buy a lot of my books from charity shops because I just think you never know what you're going to find, because it's absolutely crazy how someone might have a book on their shelves for years, or they might have read it and they might have never read it, but they just decide to give it away and donate it, and it's there for me to pick up, and it means that I'm not having to pay 10 to 20 pounds for it, or that I get to find something that I really want to read and give it a new home and love it because someone else decided not to. It's just so exciting. Anyway, should we pick some prompts? Not some prompts, some books. 3 more options. I don't know why, but that just feels like what we're doing today, picking 3 books per prompt. Okay, so my first book is it's kind of like a historical romance, but they're so YA, and I have read the first 2 books in this series, which is, what are they called? Infamous and Reputation. And I think it would be nice to just sort of like finish off the trilogy. So I am super sort of like keen to get round to this, just not sure if I want to read it yet. I also found this on like a charity book swap table, and I thought I was one of the luckiest people on the planet, because what do you mean I bought this for £1? Crazy. It's Shadowhunter's Clockwork Angel. I don't know what this book is called. Why is there so many different things going on here? And then on the side it says the Infernal Devices series, so I just don't know what it's called, but I have just seen Emmy read a Cassandra Clare book from back in the day, and I'm excited. I've never read Cassandra Clare, but I definitely want to give her a go, so this is also an option. And then finally we have a thriller, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna choose this because I have six books in front of me and no thrillers yet, and I've been loving a thriller recently. So we have The Thursday Murder Club by Richard Osman, and yeah, I definitely want to read this, so yeah, we're gonna pick this one for a charity shop buy. It's probably going to be one of the best £1.50s that I've ever spent. I'm so excited. Is it our final prompt? Oh my goodness! I love filming these videos. They're so fun. I get to look at what I have and just pick. It's literally like going to a bookshop and just picking. Now, this is our final prompt. Hyped on TikTok. God. Half of this bookshelf. No. I've chosen 2 books for Hyped on TikTok, and they could not be more different, if I'm being real. We have First Time Caller by BK Borison, and I feel like I know that I'm going to love this, so I hope that the TikTok hype comes through. If you're not aware of what this is about, it's giving very Valentine's. It's about a dating show on the radio, and I'm a sucker for a romance, and I truly think that I'll love this. So this is definitely an option. My next option is The Crimson Moth, and I have recently spoken about this, I think maybe in my last TBR video. It was one of the options, and my sister's actually just read the duology, and she said that it was a really fun time. And looking at what we have here, some of it's going to be more difficult to read than others, so I think this could be an option. I'm just loving fantasy at the minute, so as much as I want to read this, I feel like this is what I need in my life, and specifically Rebel Witch has been so hyped recently that it's just made me want to get to this super soon. So yeah, we're going to pick this one up for a book hyped on TikTok. Here they are. This is my July TBR. I can't believe we're going into July, by the way. What a mix. We have fantasy, we have a classic, we have thrillers, we have romance books. I didn't pick First Time Caller by BK Borison, did I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, it's made it into this stack, so maybe I will read it. 9? I think I've read 10 books this month, so we can do it. We can go for that. Thank you so much for watching. I would love to know what you're going to be reading in July. If you've picked yourself TBR, let me know what you're most excited to get to or what you're dreading reading, because there's a couple books in there that I'm not looking forward to picking up, but I will do it, because that's the whole reason why we have a TBR jar and why we pick these books together. I had to sort my shelf out because it stresses me out when it's half empty, when I have so many books. Thank you so much for watching, and as I said last month, I will be doing lots of reading vlogs in the next coming weeks and hopefully for the foreseeable. So if you want me to read any of these books and vlogs, please obviously let me know, and I will see you guys in the next one. Please, if you like, if you fancy, if you enjoyed watching this and listening to me yap, then maybe subscribe. Maybe you could just subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next one, and it'll be a reading vlog. Yeah, it will. I love reading vlogs, and I hope you do too, because that's what's coming. Okay, love you, bye. Mwah.